So I was correct in my assumption that the recording would stop once the phone call was initiated. Sorry, just walking around, someone all bikes going past. Not great. No, not well. It was great. I made it out alive, but that takes a lot of concentration. It takes me away from talking to you. But yeah, as I was saying, usually, or now I can say officially, when someone just like real close. This bridge is great. I don't know how I walked over this bridge so often and never got hurt once. The only time I ever got hit walking to work from Queens was when a taxi backed into me. That was only because the guy who was driving drove too far out into the street as the light turned red and then tried to back up, which I didn't anticipate, and he backed up right into me as I was trying to walk around the rear of his car. But back to the original point, like I was going to a minute ago, say, the iPhone cuts off the sound recording once a phone call is received. I can officially say that from experience. The phone call was very short. Grandma's doing okay. She had a stressful day going to the doctor. As you can imagine, when you're 90, when you're north of 90, anytime going to the doctor can be stressful. But overall, she's doing all right. So that's glad to hear, and I get to talk to you guys some more. I kind of forget what I was talking about, though, and it's not like I could say, remind me again what I was talking about. Let's see, there was talking about the bridge and the cooler weather. I'm very excited about that. Well, speaking of bikes, though, I am very close to pulling the trigger on getting a bike helmet, which would open up the doors of cycling immensely. As someone, or I guess, I was going to say as someone with a history of head injury, but I would want to say that anyone without even a history of head injury, without wanting to start a history of head injury, should wear a helmet when they bike. It's safe and keeps you safe. That's the goal. So I'm gonna get one of those. The problem is I have a very large head. As someone in high school, when she was trying to make a hat for me, once said I'm 99th percentile of head size. Got a big noggin, and that means that I don't always trust when I wouldn't want to necessarily buy something without trying it on, and I know it's frowned upon, especially now, to try headgear on without purchasing it. So I'll have to take a risk and just hope that something can hold my head. What's going for me is that the fitted caps I wear, which are usually the only hats I buy that fit me, they have a measurement for the circumference of the hat. So I will take that into account as I look. I imagine probably if I find the large or extra large size, they'll have something that fits. While I may be near the 99th percentile of head size, that's still, I guess, a sizable population of people who would want to ride bikes or other activities that require helmets. So they are out there, I am sure. And I know I've worn helmets before, but helmets, surprisingly enough, have expiration dates on them. And I wouldn't want to be riding and then all of a sudden realize, well, this helmet's expired, as I crack my head open. So definitely want to get a new one. And I'm thinking about doing the bike share program in the city. There are a lot of them out there. There are quite a few bike racks by my apartment. Convenient enough, they're all over the city now. And New Jersey, which I learned last weekend or a couple weeks ago. that's April. There goes the 7th. No, that's the end of the line. Then there was someone who was biking right in the pedestrian lane, which crossed me up. They're not supposed to do, but people don't know what they're doing when they're biking on this bridge. No one knows what anyone's doing anywhere, anytime, anyway. So what's the point of trying? It's been that kind of year. 5780. Oh yeah, now I remember, I was giving everyone a lecture about the new year. So, I guess to end that train of thought, I'm looking forward to a very meaningful and untraditional New Year's. Not going to school, not going to services. Just probably gonna hang out with my parents. I think apple picking might be in the cards. So it'll be fun. But as I'm sure you're well aware, the sound of the subways means I'm nearing the end of the bridge. This was a wonderful walk. I'm very happy you were able to share this, well, except for the 1 minute my grandma called, but aside from that, happy you were able to share it with me, and looking forward to walking with you all again another time very soon. On that note, good day and good night.